Alright, got a Nightowl 8 camera system. I've already started to install. This is my area going into the house, and I could have it attached around the vinyl. And along this wall. And to the corners of the house. Alright, in this area I've already fished through two 60-foot cords for the other side of the house near the garage. I'm about to fish through 3 more for the rear of the house, so I can have 360-degree coverage. Here's my lines of cord laid out, and my pole I'm going to use for fishing. I have it bent so it doesn't hit the rafters, so I can climb up in the attic and pull it through the rest of the way. I bent it using the grill on the back porch. Just heat it up a little bit. I just cut a little cut in the middle of the 1/2 inch pipe PVC. I drilled it out with a Dremel so the cords can fit into the end of that. Once the cords fit, and I'll just tuck them into the this hole up here where that other pipe is. We'll go right down there, and once it gets far enough into the roof I can reach it, I'll grab it when I go back up into the roof. I've got all 3 of my lines in the groove of the PVC, so it holds it in place. I'm going to wrap this PVC, I'm going to wrap the line around itself so it doesn't come undone. And I'll be ready to put it up into the roof in a second here. Alright, it's a tough angle to get up in there with, but I'm going to try and do it while I'm holding the camera. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, don't do this while holding the camera. Okay, I've got it partially inserted in the roof. I'm just going to slide it the rest of the way. I just went past that rafter that was giving me problems. That's the reason I had to bend the pole. And I've come to the end of my pole. We're going to do a trick here though. Just make sure I have enough room. And we'll couple it with another pole. Alright, I've got the end coupled with the other pole. It's another 10-foot section, 1/2 inch PVC. I'm just going to slide that the rest of the way until it stops. And it's on the stop. So I'm going to have to crawl up in the attic and fish it out the rest of the way. Alright, a couple things before going into the attic. I need a headlight, a dust mask. I have to be careful about the nails that are on the roof, and be careful where I step. Make sure I only step on the rafters. I don't want to fall through my sheetrock. The floor. Oh, my dust mask is gone. Oh, there it is. Alright, I've got everything I need. Now I'm going to venture through there. Have my dust mask. It's not going to be fun because I'm 6'3" and 250 pounds. Gotta watch out. The nails sticking through the roof here. And watch out where you step. Step on the rafters. Alright, this is the fall. I'm still hot as hell up here. That was the board that I had to make that bend for so it wouldn't come in up under the roof. That little hole is where I'm pushing everything in through. That is where I have to get one of the cords. And over there somewhere is where I have to get the other cord. I'm not going to pull those today because that may be beyond my capabilities. I don't really see where to go. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this one cord over to my attic area where I have all the stuff. And we'll pull that out and that'll be ready for one of the cameras. The cat is making biscuits on my insulation. That's just great. Cat, what are you doing? Damn it. Golly. Stupid animal. Okay, well anyway, I was going to try and go around there, but I don't think I'm going to do that for quite a while. I think I'll have to go over the top if anything. And I cannot see where I'm going to be able to go around that. I'm going to have to get a skinny person. Alright. Say goodbye, dumb cat. This is where, focus it down, I guess. This is where a nice hands-free camera would come in handy. Okay. Don't step on your any of your lines coming in for the air. Have some big trouble then if you do that. Poke a hole in it, you'll be cooling off your attic. Even worse, heating it. Alright. Fishing pole's right where I left it. I'll go ahead and pull it through the rest of the way. Alright, I pulled it through. Got my fishing pole ready to go. I can't squeeze down over there. So I'm going to fish it into this hole where I've done the other two. Once I get it there, I'm good to go. Yeah, it's me. And I'll go outside and pull that thing through. Yes, I just put the little white thing down. Yes, with a cord hanging from it. Alright, I tied the end of my cords to my ladder so when I was pulling through they'd stop and I wouldn't have to refish them later. So I've got most of my cords all setting out. Those two I'm not going to do anything with because they're too far, too much to dig through. That one I'm going to hook up today. So, alright, here's where it come out at. Slide this out. The cat will be fine. Just pull out enough so we can, yeah, they can breathe in, they're fine. Pull enough forward where I can go to the end of the house there. Oh, by the way, everything has a weight limit. This is my ladder going up into the... So if I'm carrying anything up there, I'll be violating that. Therefore, they won't be liable if I fall. This is an area I'm going to put one of the cameras. I found a Raptor right here. Means there's wood up under there. That's where I'm going to install the camera. One of the problems I had was the lip of the roof here was getting in the way of the camera. The night vision wasn't functioning properly. So I made a modification. What I'm going to do is I'll put one of these boards that kind of closely resembles the color onto it. And that's going to, these longer screws are going to bite down on that piece of wood under there and hold it in better. Plus it's going to drop it down about an inch, so it puts it under the threshold. And I'm also going to move the camera out toward the edge. That also might help it a little bit. This is a piece of composite deck material. It's got like a 25-year lifespan. It doesn't rot or anything. It's man-made. And also you don't have to paint it. Well, here's an interesting problem. I was trying to, with the modifications I had the camera mounted over here. I can't do that with that light there. So I was going to come over to the next one, which happens to be gone. It's supposed to look like that apparently. So I'm going to have to put my own board in there so I can put it, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough wire. I added a 2x4 where there was supposed to be one and wasn't. That'll hopefully get me close enough to that contact where I can hook up the camera. I'm going to put this vinyl back up and secure the new camera platform. Alright, it worked out pretty good. There's more wire exposed than I wanted, but just the area I was able to work with, I wasn't able to avoid it. But it's going to be up there pretty good. It's also dropped down a little bit, so hopefully it'll avoid the edge there for the night vision. And the cat's back. I'm starting to tuck away this last cord. It's going back behind the vinyl here. And it's going to go all the way down, back up into the attic. And I got these other two that I got to run to these cameras. One's on the corner and one's in the middle, to cover my driveway. I'll have to show my special mad crazy technique to get this stuff up there. After I was killing my fingers, I decided to get something else. Pencil seems to work, but it helps to have both hands, so I'm going to quit recording. And well, hold it in place and then poke it with a pencil. Oh well, it goes a lot faster without the camera, so I'm saying goodbye for now. All the wires tucked in. I have the vinyl back in place where it was. And once in a while a little bit shows, but I'm going to try and fix that and tweak it a little bit later. I'm going to go in and try and hook it up to the unit. I put these wires back through the hole that I drilled. It's going inside the house there. There's the previous ones. Going in right there. And I'll hook it back up to the ugly hole. Drilled through, cut through the wall. Have all the wires poked through the hole. You just got to fish them through. And eventually I'll have it hooked up over here. Alright, no longer looks like the wall threw up a bunch of wires. It now looks like there's a big vacuum hose coming out of my wall. And I have all the cords in that thing plugged into the back of that. And finally got it done. Alright, Jess?
Yeah, look, I made my own airplane.
Cool. Alright, 2 more cameras to go. I gotta find somebody that's small like a squirrel or a rabbit or something that can jump through my attic.